Slalo, on the 27th of April in 1994, our nation ended oppression and was filled with the hope and expectation of a better life for all. Yet 28 years later, there is growing poverty and joblessness caused by the ANC government, a new form of oppression. Real freedom comes from jobs, clean water and sanitation, a good healthcare, safe communities, and good education. Freedom without these is not real freedom. Education is a key tool to realize opportunity that enables real freedom, as was the dream from the generation of 1976 who fought against an inferior Bantu education. It is unacceptable that we still find ourselves in a similar position despite attaining political freedom. Our education system still produces a vast majority of learners that drop out, whom are underskilled, end up jobless, and join the 3.3 million youth not in education, employment, and skills training. Like Bantu education, some of our schools are still made of mud and dilapidated asbestos with pit toilets. We have over 1,500 underqualified teachers, which will negatively affect the delivery of quality teaching and skills transfer. This only widens the inequality gap in education, especially where learners in rural and township areas are unable to take full advantage of education to get them out of poverty. The reality is that if you are born a poor child growing up in rural or township South Africa, you would most likely be one of the 50% of grade 1 pupils who will never write a matric exam. You may be one of the 4 and 5 grade 4 learners who can't read or write for meaning. Most certainly, you will be part of the 80% of children who receive an education that is amongst the very worst in the world in almost all indicators, an education that will consign you to a lifetime of poverty. If through sheer grit and determination, you manage to beat these odds of poor infrastructure, poor quality teaching, survive dying in a pit toilet to pass a matric exam, chances are you would be part of the 75% of matrics without a bachelor's pass. If through hard work, you manage to attain a diploma or degree, you might be part of the thousands of graduates sitting at home or standing at robots looking for work. When the ANC education system is done with you, you may be part of the 7 in every 10 young South Africans without a job and have no real freedom to break away from poverty and joblessness, the new form of oppression. The classroom has the opportunity to provide a space for freedom, a space where our children can think critically and remove the boundaries that seek to hold us back. The classroom, through the practice of quality teaching, has the power to teach learners to confidently take advantage of opportunity and be a tool to end poverty despite one's background. With a DA governs, more children stay in school. School infrastructure is built and maintained, quality teaching is monitored, and that's why more and more parents take their children in DA-governed municipalities. It is that time that the ANC does the same, because without a decent education, any form of freedom for poor South Africans in particular will remain simply elusive. I thank you.